Rosabel's here, and we're about a few days away from our next event.
Medjehtiqedti bound.
I'ma be real, I've been calling this Medj Bound in my head because it's funny in Tagalog, so I'll just probably keep calling it that. Our newest side story, which is included in our Tales of Terra storyline. As usual, as a disclaimer, I'll be using information from the CN server, and this is subject to change. Starting with some quick info, you need to clear stage 110 to access the event. The event will run for 2 weeks, starting on June 22, 2026, with the story stages in the first week and the EX stages in the second week. We'll begin with our new operators. We have 3 new operators in this event. Introducing first our newest welfare or free unit, the 5-star Varkaris, whose art honestly goes so hard for a free 5-star. He's a Centurion guard, aka an AoE guard who attacks all blocked units. For his talent, he buffs all Minoan operators to deal up to 112% attack against enemies whose health is below Varkaris. His first skill is an offensive recovery auto-activated skill where the next attack will deal up to 135% of damage and strikes 3 times. His second skill is an auto-recovery manual activated skill. His attack deals physical damage with up to 200% attack, and every attack recovers 8% of his HP. Overhealing with this skill will grant barrier up to 100% of his HP, which will slowly decay over time after the skill ends. This works very well considering his talent. The other 2 units will be available in the Quester in Frozen Moments Headhunting banner. The first is our new 5-star altar, Perfumer the Distilled or Perfumer Altar. She has evolved from an AoE medic to an Abjurer supporter who deals arts damage, but when her skill is active, she heals allies instead. Her talent grants up to 16% sanctuary to allies within her range with an HP percentage equal to or less than hers. Her first skill is an auto-recovery auto-activated skill which immediately heals an ally for up to 500% of her attack and grants them plus 25% defense for 10 seconds, though this does not stack. At skill rank 4 and above, this skill can store up to 2 charges. Her second skill is an auto-recovery manual activated skill that grants up to plus 50 attack speed, 2 times talent effectiveness, and each healing done to a friendly operator will increase their attack by 30%. And causes them to lose 1% of their HP every second for 3 seconds. But this debuff cannot be stacked. And of course, we have our new 6-star, Titi! She's our newest incantation medic, aka harmacist, whose attacks deal arts damage and heal the HP of an ally within attack range for 50% of the damage dealt, same class as Reed Altar. Her first talent lets her attack sleeping enemies, and she will also deal an additional of up to 16% arts damage to non-mobile enemies, so enemies that are not moving or are just in place. In addition, while Titi is deployed on the field, sleeping enemies will take arts damage of up to 32% of attack every second. For her second talent, Minoan and Sargonian operators will be given a vigor effect of up to plus 22 attack speed when their health is above 50%. I should take this time to say that though Titi is Sargonian, she is considered an honorary Minoan and thus has Minos as her sub-faction. Her first skill is an auto-recovery manual activation skill where her attack is increased to up to 100%, and she has up to a 50% chance to sleep enemies she hits for 3 seconds. Her second skill is an auto-recovery manual activation skill where she will stop attacking and gain up to 180% attack. While the skill is activated, Titi and an operator in her range with the lowest HP percentage will enter a sleeping state. During this period, all enemies around Titi and the operator will also go to sleep, and her first talent's effectiveness will be increased by 3.3%. Note that the sleep is still counted as a negative status and the ally cannot attack or block in this state. This skill can be manually deactivated. Her third skill will increase her attack up to 180% and she attacks 2 enemies. If the enemy is not sleeping, they will sleep for 5 seconds. During the skill, enemies that awaken from sleep will be dealt damage of up to 460% of her attack, and an enemy unit near them is put to sleep for 5 seconds. Also during the skill, if a friendly unit in her attack range were to lose all their HP, they will instead sleep until their HP fully recovers or until the skill ends. Sleep Knights, we are so back. These three units will receive plus 50% trust during the event. As for the event itself, clearing all the stages and challenge modes will reward a total of 28 OP. The farmable tier 3 items are Ori Rock Clusters, Oriron Clusters, and Coagulative Nodules. Clearing the stages will also reward us with Ostrakon Shards, translation pending, which is the event currency to buy items in the event shop. Notable items in the event shop include Varkaris Potentials, furniture, the usual 3 headhunting permits, Beagle's Dreadnought skin from the old CC, which gave us so much grief, and the usual resources and materials, and of course the unlimited Loxic Powers, Manganese Ores, and Grindstones. Along with that, we will have other operator updates, operator records, and our paradox simulations will be added for Flametail, Ray, Vendella, and Wolfenite. For modules, all 3 new units will be released with their class modules. For Varkaris, he will have his Y module, which will improve his straight and add that while above 50% HP, he reduces the amount of physical damage taken by 20%. At level 3, it will improve his talent such that all Minoan operators deals 116% attack against enemies with an HP percentage lower than Varkaris' own. For Perfumer the Distilled, she will be released with her Y module, which will improve her trait so that she deals arts damage to 2 targets, and when her skill is active, attacks instead restore the HP of 2 allies. At level 3, it increases the Sanctuary effect of her talent to 20%. And for Titi, she'll have her X module, which will improve her trait to heal the HP of an ally within her attack range for 60% of the damage dealt. At level 3, it will improve her first talent that when attacking non-mobile enemies, attacks will deal additional 30% attack as arts damage, and when Titi is deployed on the field, sleeping enemies will take arts damage equal to 40% of attack every second. Some operators will also be getting their second modules, and Telekia will be getting her Y module. At level 1, it adds to her trait that she gains plus 12 attack speed when there are 2 or more enemies in her attack range. At level 3, it improves her first talent, such that her attacks deal 120 max HP from the target, capping at 2160, and deal 450 arts damage per second to the target for 6 seconds. While arts damage effect is active on the field, she also recovers 3.5% HP per second. Hoderer will also be getting his Y module, which will add to his trait that his damage is increased to 110% when attacking blocked enemies. At level 3, it improves his first talent, such that his attack increases to 130% when attacking an enemy. If the target is stunned or bound, attack increases further to 160%. In addition, when he deals damage to blocked enemies for the first time, he stuns them for 2.5 seconds. I shall be getting my Y module. Just kidding. Rosa's Y module will give her a new trait to increase her damage the further the enemy is from her. And at level 3, it will add to her second talent that when each Ursa student self-governing group operators activates their skills, Ursa student self-governing group, God, that's a mouthful, operators gain additional plus 15% attack up to 45%. And last but not least, we have Viviana's Y module, which gives her a new trait that gives enemies 10% arts fragility when blocked by her. At level 3, it will improve her second talent, such that when attacking an elite or leader enemy, there is a 25% chance to gain a shield that only blocks melee attacks, but it increases the number of stacks to this to 2. Moving on to store updates, in the yellow and blue certificate shops, they will now stock Gray's Excellent Craftsman skin in case you missed it in the old CC or in Unrealized Realities. In the skin shop, there will be 2 new skins for purchase. This includes a live 2D skin for Entelekia and a skin for Blaze the Igniting Spark. And we'll have 2 rerun skins, which will include the Witch Live 2D skin for Reed Alter and this skin for Mint. We will also once more have the special fashion review ticket where you can spend 2,800 or random which is about 15 to 16 OP, to get a random skin from the fashion review, and if you have all the outfits, you can get a skin voucher instead. It's a nice discount, though the fact that it's random makes it a bit meh for the gacha though. And finally, if you have spendable money, we'll have packs ready for purchase, which includes the usual chip pack if you forgot the farm for the medic stuff, and maybe other packs that gets cooked up. And that's it for this update. I will be streaming the event when it releases, and I'll definitely be pulling for Titi. So I hope you can join me in the last new side story before Wang. Man, time flies. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!